the Gettysburg Hotel. This hotel has been standing since before the time of the famous battle. Who's in this room? Apparently, the apparition of a woman has been seen dancing in the ballroom of the hotel. My name is Nicholas. I am a young paranormal investigator in search of proof of the spirit world. I am also a person that can easily sense and feel spirit energy around me. I am joined by my uncle and cameraman William, and my father and executive producer Nick. We will search for ghosts at some of the world's most creepiest haunts. This is a haunted legacy. We're still in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And tonight, we're on our way to search at a historic hotel that sits on Lincoln Square. The Gettysburg Hotel. Established in 1797, the Gettysburg Hotel was once called Scott's Tavern, which was the namesake of its builder, James Scott. But in 1809, its name was changed to the Indian Queen when it was bought by William McClellan. And then finally, in the 1890s, its name was later changed to the Gettysburg Hotel. This hotel has been standing since before the time of the famous battle. In 1955, the Gettysburg Hotel served as a temporary White House for President Dwight D. Eisenhower while he was trying to recover from a heart attack. Once President Eisenhower and his wife left the hotel in 1964, the hotel closed its doors. But there was light at the end of the tunnel when the hotel was restored by the Historic Architectural Review Board, and the hotel was later back in business in 1991. Still thriving as the Gettysburg Hotel. This hotel also has a dark side. Apparently, the apparition of a woman has been seen dancing in the ballroom of the hotel. Union soldiers have also been reported to be seen wandering around the hotel. When we drove past the hotel, we parked our car in the back parking lot and made our way towards the front entrance. And stepped inside. Let's go. For this adventure, we invited a special guest to join us for our exploration. My mother, named Jackie. Okay, here we are inside. As we were walking through the Gettysburg Hotel, we stopped to look at some of the old pictures that were hanging in the hallways. Look at that. That's President Lincoln. Look at this. See that?
What year was that?
I'm not too sure. I don't think it says. But probably early 1900s.
1944.
44, yeah. Then all three of us headed down the hallway near the restrooms and started our ghost hunt. Okay, I'm inside the Gettysburg Hotel now, right by the restrooms, and I'm gonna see if I can get anything on the ghost meter. We're not staying over, but... James, are you here? James Scott? So far, no evidence was received by us during our search. If anyone can hear me, can you talk in this recorder? Before we headed to the ballroom, we all took a moment to sit down and discuss about the hotel's history. I talked to both my father and my Uncle William about my perspective of the hotel. After that, we found our way to the ballroom. Uncle William, get closer. This is the ballroom. Isn't that creepy, Uncle William? Like,
Yeah, not too much.
I don't find it scary. I'm just saying creepy, like in a good way, you know. I mean, unfortunately, the doors leading to the ballroom were locked. So I told my father and my mother to wait down the hallway while my Uncle William and I went back to investigate the area near the ballroom doors. When I placed my ghost meter near the ballroom doors, I began picking up a spike. This ballroom was added to the hotel in 1814, and it once served as a bank. So, I don't know what this is. I mean, it's probably something from the energy inside here.
Maybe, I have no idea neither.
I quickly started another EVP session. President Lincoln, or whoever's haunting here, any last words to say before we departure? Stay here for about a minute. Can we check? After the session, I met with my mother and told her the news about what happened. Mom, did you see something? Look at this when I put the ghost meter on. Look, it got a little spike. It got a little spike. See like how it's going up a little bit?
Yeah.
See, it's like raising up a little bit, so you're right, there's probably energy in there.
Yeah.
Dad, look at this. The ghost meter's like going up a little bit. See, it's like raising a little bit. Like the energy is inside this ballroom.
I feel like it is too.
We spent several minutes looking through the dark ballroom by the glass doors once again, when suddenly, my mother notices something. Isn't that
Oh look, it's
something
moving by
like-
itself.
What?
This.
Just then, my mother feels to have witnessed one of the door handles moving on its own. At first, my Uncle William and my father feel skeptical about this experience. But I, on the other hand, believe her. I placed my ghost meter near the exact same door handle to see if anything else would happen. Anyone at this front door? Who's in this room? Who's here?
I don't know, is anybody here? We come in peace.
We mean you no harm, and if there is something here, we're just going to leave you alone. And if this experience was paranormal, then this occurrence was one of our most concrete pieces of evidence we have captured. This is just bizarre. With a piece of supernatural activity to take home, we finished up our search at the Gettysburg Hotel and went back outside. Alright, so when we were at the Gettysburg Hotel, it was an interesting experience because I thought my ghost meter rose up a little bit and we were all having a little bit of a panic attack or concern about the door handle moving. So my conclusion to this hotel is it's intriguing, and I really feel that there's energy there because even at night, since we went at night, I felt like the activity was growing. If there's any spirits that are at unrest here, I hope that they cross over some way or sometime, and we certainly tried our best. The notorious Gettysburg Hotel was one of our most remarkable adventures. At the start of our exploration, we looked at some of the pictures in the hallways of the people that have possibly stayed here. When the start of our hunt for the paranormal began, nothing was really happening at first. But things certainly changed for us once we approached the ballroom. And for this investigation, we invited my mother for the first time. And in the midst of us examining the ballroom through the glass doors, My mother claims to have saw one of the door handles moving up and down on its own. We were all amazed by this possible encounter with a ghost. My mother also feels with her body senses that it may have been the spirit of the woman that is said to dance in the ballroom, trying to let us in. Although we don't usually capture evidence when we ghost hunt during the day, we were, however, very lucky enough to visit this place at night and capture an experience of proof for the afterlife on camera. Ultimately, this location will go down as one of our most memorable investigations yet to date.